I would like to begin the show by asking you the very first question. That is, the oil and the gas industry globally we see is going through a rough path. What services is OWS providing to its clients? How is OWS helping them come out of this rough patch?
See, unfortunately, the oil and gas business is suffering because of the low prices of the crude, and many of the investment companies have held back their investments in the oil and gas. I feel when the prices are low or there is a crisis, at that time the people who invest, they will be ready to reap the fruits when the prices are high. And OWS over the last 10 years have demonstrated that it is the best suited model for companies coming from outside to work in India and save a lot of money, time and hassles, and they are happy. We add value to their efforts and help them save a lot of cost.
Mr. Vinay, please tell us about the major services that OWS provides to its clients.
We provide SCR based material management services to our clients. This is a one stop shop for our clients. They do not have to worry to deal with many service providers. When they assign a job to OWS, we do the freight forwarding, we do the gateway custom clearance, we do the trucking, warehousing in the SCZ, help them consolidate the material. After that, take it to their customers like ONGC, Reliance, GSPC, KN Energy, anywhere. After the job is over, bring back their material and help them do the maintenance of that. Many of our customers, they do not have any representation in India or even a project office, but they are comfortably servicing their clients through us. So, we provide all in one services at one go.
So, please tell us about the OWS warehousing model.
Special economic zones, which is called SEZ, is a duty free enclave like a foreign territory in India. All imports into the SEZ are treated as a foreign territory import or export, same way. In oil and gas, it is we, OWS, who started 10 years back. We are the pioneer in SEZ based warehousing for anything, and in case of any material which has been used here in India, when it is exported into the SEZ, the export obligation is completed and import can happen from the SEZ as if it is coming from foreign country like Singapore or Dubai, like that. So, we invented this service in 2006 and the industry lapped it and reaped the benefits in extensive terms. We have helped our clients save tens of millions of dollars in their freight, time and asset utilization.
Mr. Vinay, I guess there must be other things also that are of your interest or of your passion apart from work. Can you please tell us what are they?
Apart from the business, I am also active in social as well as business associations. I am a patron member of ASSOCHAM, Associated Chamber of Commerce of India. I have been the chairman of SCR Council in the ASSOCHAM, and now I am the vice chairman of the Energy Council of ASSOCHAM, where the chairman of that council is Mr. D.K. Saraf, the CMD of ONGC. So, I get good exposure sitting with them. I do meet ministers and the government officials. I am also vice chairman, elected vice chairman of Export Promotion Council of SEZs and EOUs, which is a national body under Ministry of Commerce. And in 2018, I will become the chairman of the council automatically for 2 years, 18 to 20. I am also into social services. I am the Secretary General of Mahavir International, a 41-year-old NGO which is serving the mankind with 400 plus centers in India and a membership of almost 15,000 people. So, that gives me satisfaction of serving the society as well as serving the business interest and helping other people.
With facilities in Vizag SEZ on the east coast of India and Mundra SEZ on the west coast of India, OWS helps its clients build duty-free consolidation points within India to act as distribution or rental hubs capable of servicing the entire Indian subcontinent. The SEZ model is also beneficial in cases where a customer wishes to re-export or return the imported items either to the original shipper or a third party. As long as the goods are stored in the SEZ, they can be freely exported to any third country without any impact of local duties or taxes.
Mr. Vineet, please tell us about the services or the helps that OWS offers for new entries in the country.
Okay, see, one of the leading challenges for any new company when it is trying to enter a new territory is a dependable partner when it comes to establishing relationships, or even in terms of how do you engage. You need to not just actively market in a new territory, but also deal with the various compliances that comes when you enter a new country. Our entire model is that they can, if there's a producer of goods who wants to sell their goods in India, they can do a duty-free consolidation within our SEZ-based warehouses. Now, what is the key differentiator over here is that even though the goods are physically within the country, the foreign entity continues to hold ownership of the goods because the goods are not yet custom cleared. What this allows the US company to do is it can go to clients and it can say, look, my goods are readily available in the local market. I do not require as large a lead time as, let's say, my competitors who would, if they're going to ship it by sea, would require 6 to 8 weeks, or they would air freight it, which would add to the cost. I have my goods available locally in India and I can drastically reduce my delivery times to you.
Will you please tell us, Mr. Vineet, how does OWS help in improved asset utilization, eliminate demurrage charges, and also help in re-export of extra charges?
Okay, see, what happens in the oil and gas industry is, let's say you are a company which is based in the UK or the US. You've been awarded a job to participate in exploratory activities in Indian oil and gas. As the oil and gas exploration business is fairly capital intensive, there are equipment which are moving all over the world from job site to job site. Many times for a single job, there is equipment which was flying from 5 different countries, You would only ship it after you got a job, and once the job was over, you have to take it back because the government does not want an abuse of the duty-free instrument. So you are required by law that in order to discharge your liability, you must export the goods or capital equipment that were brought in duty-free once the job is over. Now what our clients do is they consolidate duty-free within our SEZ. Once they win a job, we ship these goods to the drill site. Once the job is over, they just move back to our SEZ, which is within India. The client is assured that he is not going to incur additional charges in terms of demurrages or detention, which at times can add up to tens of thousands of dollars for a single shipment.
It is generally seen that all these processes take a very long time. How does OWS manage on-time performance?
What we've developed over the years is, and we are very proud of the fact, that any shipment which on an average, let's say if I have a shipment coming to Mumbai and if XYZ company had to clear the same cargo from Mumbai port, if they were to take on an average, let's say 4 days, including, since the vessel comes to berth, we can probably do it in a single day. That's the amount of difference that we have. Okay. The reasons for that is we do everything internally. So we hardly ever rely on third parties. So that allows us for a complete control on all the moving parts in the system. We've got our own fleet of trucks. We've got our own custom broker's license. And like I said, having your own unit in the SEZ that allows you to directly bring in goods without having to rely on the port or the custom freight station which again, these are instances where the speed sort of gets lagged when you are relying on external agencies.
Please tell us, how do you help your clients achieve better cash flow management?
Okay, so throughout this conversation, you might have heard me repeat the same thing, that we allow our clients to have a duty-free consolidation point within the country. When it comes to oil and gas, there is an obvious benefit because without the duty-free consolidation point, they would be forced to not have any local inventory, and therefore they would ship everything from overseas. What this means is, if there were to be an emergency job or an urgent requirement within India, someone, whether it is our client or our client's clients, was having to pay through the nose for air freight. As I mentioned earlier, we ourselves have at times done complete air charters also, because there was an emergency requirement for something which was not available locally. This is not necessarily the most efficient way of doing things, but this is a way of handling an emergency, and there's this typical, it is done as a extreme last resort. There was no other option, so someone had to bear the cost of doing an air freight. However, because now we offer them this duty-free consolidation point within the country, for our oil and gas customers, what it means is that they don't have to worry about having to pay large air freight charges if there is an emergency requirement, because they already have the inventory available locally, so they can have it at site very, very quickly. They don't have to rely on paying very expensive freight forwarding charges. The second aspect of it is for non-oil and gas customers. So we've got non-oil and gas customers also that we are catering to now. And let's say you are dealing in laptops, for example. We don't handle laptops, but just as a example, if you're dealing in laptops, it would be expensive for you to just ship one laptop from, let's say, USA to India every day. What you do is you would ship, let's say, 500 laptops or a container full of laptops to reduce the shipping charges. And let's say if you sell 10 laptops today, you would pay duty only on those 10 laptops, not on the 490 laptops which are still within the SEZ. And if you sell 20 laptops tomorrow, you will pay duty only on those 20 laptops. Now, when you are importing something which has a 30% custom duty, what this essentially means is you've now managed your cash flows so much more better. You've not blocked the entire 30% upfront, waiting to recoup the money you've invested on custom duty. You can instead either use that additional 30% that you've saved to buy more and therefore get a greater buyer's discount, or you can use the same sum to market your material more aggressively and therefore increase your business, or you can use it to add to your bottom line. The savings is yours. We just help you achieve those savings. What you do with those savings is obviously up to you. So that's how we help our clients achieve better cash flow management.